Namah Shivaya. Asato ma sadgamaya tamso ma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amritam gamaya. Let us merge into this divine prayer, which helped Shiva in deciphering and sharing one of the best knowledge system ever created in the world history. So Hildy can start the prayer, the recording of the prayer, and we will all chant for 4 to 5 minutes. And then I will explain, and we will also do today candle meditation. Keep your hands in the lotus mudra in front of the heart and gently chant this divine prayer. Chant 3 times mentally this divine prayer. Lead me from ignorance to truth. Lead me from darkness to light. Lead me from death to immortality. These were the burning desires of Shiva. And the self-inquiry helped him in going deeper inside and getting the answers for these desires. It's very important that he, during method of self-inquiry, his attention, his antardrishti was at the third eye. But when he was practicing this self-inquiry, he has burning sensations of flame at the third eye. And whenever he was meditating on fire, the flame of the fire, it was helping him to deepen his self-inquiry and a more deeper connection to the third eye. So in Tantra, as I explained in the previous sessions, Bahya Drishti and Antardrishti are two tools to experience the witness state. And some neutral objects like flame of the candle can be a very, very powerful practice, which we will do today, and I will explain it in detail. Lead me from ignorance to truth. What was experienced by Shiva in this self-inquiry? He experienced the witness state and realized that neither his body nor his mind. He is an eternal soul which separated from the cosmic soul for experience. And when that experience stops, it again merged back into the cosmic ocean, the cosmic consciousness, the cosmic soul, which is never born nor dying. So with this understanding, all the fears were gone. The fear of death, all the negative polarities, anger, hatred, jealousy, greediness. He became aware that this duality is just the game of mind play. As a witness, there is no duality. There is no like, no dislike, there is no polarity. And once Shiva realized this, he was ready for bigger transformation, bigger journey, which helped him to transform darkness into light. So he was always absorbed into the vast cosmic space in the forehead, keeping his attention at the third eye. And the same flame was appearing in the form of a divine column of light, which led to complete discovery of human energy design. The 7 colors of solar spectrum vibrating according to their color frequencies in the 7 chakras in the spine. The third revelation lead me from death to immortality was the most challenging one. Because if body, soul is immortal, what else was needed to make immortal? What he was aspiring? And that is the beauty of Tantra knowledge, the expansion and transformation and liberation. That the limit set by nature on the biological clock for 120-year experience, he wanted to go further, making the body the perfect instrument and experience as long as you desire. And this led to the beautiful discovery of Ayurveda science, the science of life, and yoga science, the science of union. Which was further studied in detail in two knowledge systems, Tattva element science, how the five elements are flowing in gross forms through the five fingers and in the subtle form in your nostrils with a element cycle controlled by the dominant element, making you experience that particular moment, which was regulated by the dominant element in your breath. I have discussed about it in previous sessions. And the prana science, how the subtle prana is flowing in 72,000 channels from the Nabhi, from the core, and how to keep the free flow of prana and extend the experience as much as you wish. No more limited by 120. It could be 500, it could be 1,000, it could be infinite. Close your hands, rub your palms, put your palms on your eyes, open the eyes in the dark, lift the eyeballs upward and see forward. Experience this witness state. Eyeballs are static, no thoughts, body is static, mind is still, body is still, eyeballs are still. Breathe normally, slowly, gently. experience the cosmic consciousness which you are before starting the journey. You are the unmanifested cosmic consciousness. Remember your first desire, what helped you in manifestation. Bring your hands to your face, deep breath. Hands in front of the heart center. Gently open your eyes. Om Namah Shivaya. Universal cosmic consciousness is one. That was the message of this mantra, that we all are Shiva Tattva, the cosmic consciousness. So now you can put your hands on your knees. I'm sure you are enjoying this journey, which is almost like going to end in these 2 sessions. Today is the 7th session. I'm sure you are practicing a lot. I can see you are actively participating in the WhatsApp group. Lot is being shared. And you will also be guided even after completing this course, if you will continue the practices. And we will also start the advanced version, the second level of this course, which you are welcome to join. We'll announce the dates later on. So, what was the purpose of outside object? Because it's very interesting. Inside objects were not used in the beginning. When people were starting this spiritual journey, they were always advised and guided to use some outside objects, whatever people are comfortable with. Somebody loves nature, somebody loves sun, somebody loves moon, somebody loves elements, somebody loves fire. So, or somebody believes in some form of god or goddess. So idea was that if you can completely merge your drishti, your attention into one object, and actually the whole discovery of these 112 sutras of Vigyan Bhairava Tantra are the outcome of this dharna, this concentration. So the 7th limb, yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharna, dhyana, samadhi. So dharna, 6th limb, was the key to the discovery of these 112 sutras, which Osho explained in a beautiful way, and which we will be also covering in our further levels of Vigyan Bhairava Tantra. This one is a preparatory course, so that these practices, when you achieve the witness state, will help you to experience more deeper and difficult and challenging practices. So what was today we will be using the flame meditation, flame as the object. And you can already put the flame. Yeah, you can use your candle. You can light the candle, and I will slowly explain that what this practice is, what was the purpose, and how it helped Shiva to decipher the esoteric part of the Tantra, the miracle part of the Tantra, which is still not very well understood, which is still not available in literature. So we'll go very deep into some of the methods and some of the teachings which can inspire you to understand the scientific part of these miracle phenomena, which were like not very easily understandable. So first thing was that any outside object, focus, concentration, what was the aim? Aim was replace yourself with that object. You become the object. You disappear. You are no more there. You have become the object. And magic will happen. Because if you are there, you are a barrier to experience the witness state. The moment you disappear, the barrier disappears. You becomes what you are. So when we will do this flame meditation, it has three parts. The first part of the flame meditation is that put the flame in such a way that it is at the level of your eyes. So you are watching the flame, and you should put the candle in that position that your eyes and the flame level is same. And the ideal distance is 28 centimeter. So the distance between your eyes and the flame should be something around 28 centimeter, and don't use your glasses during this practice. So you need to remove the glasses, don't use the glasses, and then adjust as per your eyesight requirement. You can vary the distance little bit if you need. But if you are not using the glasses, with normal eyesight, the ideal distance is 28 centimeter. And sit in a cross-legged position. Ideal is Siddhasan or Yoni Siddhasan, which we have already talked, or Sukhasan, folded legs, keeping the spine straight. And which mudra you are going to use? The same mudra which was used by Buddha, Dhyan mudra, the meditation mudra, by keeping the left hand down, right hand up, put the palms on each other, combine both the thumbs, and put the hands 2 fingers below the navel point. So adjust the position of the hands. Flame is at the level of eyes. Your eyes are still closed. You are focused on the inner infinite cosmic space in the center of the forehead. And as you are manifesting, you are gently, slowly opening your eyes. And eyes will remain half open, half closed. You are totally relaxed. And gently watch the flame. And become aware that flame is fire. Fire is the energy of transformation. If you want to purify anything, put it in fire, all the impurities will be burnt, and you will have the purest form which you can experience. It is the same methodology which is used to make the gold. When gold is put into the fire, all the impurities are burnt, and you are left with the pure gold. So there are three stages or steps of this practice. In the first step, we call it energy cleansing. So keeping the eyes, you can blink eyes if you need, because in the second step, you will not blink the eyes, which is more challenging. And one by one, remember all the negative polarities which you don't need, which are obstructing your spiritual journey. You just mentally say that you don't need this energy and give it to the flame. It can be anything which is relevant at present. If you want to get rid of anything, you can do it gently and give it to the flame, and flame will accept it, and that energy will no more affect you. Take your time, up to 3 minutes, to do the energy cleansing work. If you have a lot of issues from the different stages of life, then you can also do it for longer, getting rid of all the unwanted experience related to any stage of the life, whether it was childhood, it was youth, it was relationships. And you can do this cleansing on a regular daily basis to keep the energy balance. And try to watch different colors in the flame. While watching the flame and doing this energy cleansing, you will become aware there are several colors in the flame. Although yellow, bright color is the most apparent one, but when you will go deep inside, you will experience black, gray, blue, several mix of colors will be observed, and your attention will get more and more dissolved into the flame. All other energies, all other distractions will disappear, And this practice should be done in the dark so that you are only seeing the flame, nothing else. Another thing, while doing this practice, you should have this mindset. Although you are sitting in your room, but we already talked that your mind is very powerful instrument. And if you want to imagine that you are doing this practice sitting on the moon, your mind will help you. It's a magical instrument. I will explain why this practice has a very deep and closer link with the white light of the moon energy. And this practice also helped Shiva in deciphering the complete lunar cycle and working of the mind energy. How the mind energy is completely related to the lunar cycle, especially in the woman body is almost a replica of lunar cycle through 28 days menstruation cycle, and the hormonal control all are related to the lunar cycle. Once you have finished the cleansing of the energy step, the second task is more challenging. Open your eyes wide and do not blink and watch the flame as long as you can. So now you are completely focused on the flame. No movement of eyeballs. Movement of eyeballs has stopped. And it's interesting, if you will not blink the eyes for a minute, something interesting will happen. You will have tears. So a lot of tears will flow from your eyes. And if you have the tears, you can gently close the eyes and move the eyeballs. More tears will flow, and remove the tears, and then again continue the practice. So second step is practice 3 to 5 minutes to do the complete cleansing of the two eyes. And it is also helping in cleansing of the third eye. Once the two eyes are totally clean, all the stress and tension from the forehead is released. It activates and opens and clean the third eye also. Take your own time. I'm watching the flame on the screen. Have patience. Sometimes it is very hard to have the tears. Especially for man, it is not that easy. They don't express their emotions. You will get used to this practice in a week time, because you are not used to not blinking the eyes, you are not used to stare the flame non-stop, and you are not used to have tears very often. And enjoy this white light of the moon, and you are breathing this white light with your breath. So the flow of five elements now is being regulated through the white light of the moon, which is the active dynamic energy medium. And energy moves exponentially. The white light of the moon, all the expansion of energy takes place exponentially. There's no linear expansion happening. I already explained the meaning of linear and exponential expansion. So white light of the moon, especially on certain lunar days, this flame meditation is a magical practice and can make you experience things very faster. We'll discuss more in our second level of Vigyan Bhairava Tantra course, the practices related to lunar cycle and how to create your own lunar cycle. It's an advanced practice which would be shared in more detail in the second level once you are ready with your practices. So don't worry if the tears are not coming. It needs at least a week to get used to it. Gently remove your tears and start the magical journey. Close your eyes and keep your attention at the third eye and try to see the flame with closed eyes. If you have seen an object with intense concentration, its imprint is made on the third eye. So that is the beauty of this practice, that by focusing on the flame, which is the fire energy, you are able to activate the third eye and see that inner flame, the inner divine column of light. You are inhaling from both the nostrils. You are in a balanced state. Dhyan mudra is magical to create a balanced state. Breath is flowing equally from the two nostrils. You are inhaling the white light of the moon, and it's meeting in the form of a triangle at the third eye. So you are having a triangle breath. And try to see the flame, whatever color comes, if you are able to see the flame of the any color flame, it is your inner light. And this is a healing energy. You can use this healing energy for the self-healing. You can spread it from the third eye to all body parts, to all the cells of the body. Each and every body part can be healed. You can spend as much time as you feel like absorbing and immersing yourself into this inner light, and the white light of the moon is helping you exponential expansion. So this is not a simple linear energy. It's a very intense, powerful laser energy. Generally, this is the standard tantric flame meditation practice, which is shared with the beginners. I will just give you a little glimpse that how this simple technique can be transformed into a much more advanced practice by having understanding of very complicated practices or subjects of Tantra. You must have heard about distance healing. You can heal somebody from a distance. Telepathy, you can communicate, talk with somebody from a distance. You can travel in past and future. You can transcend the dimensions. You can travel from the physical to the divine, divine to the cosmic. You can sense as a clairvoyance what is coming. So these were some of the very exciting but very challenging knowledge of the esoteric part of the Tantra, which has a direct connection to this practice, what we are doing. And what you need to do is, and as I mentioned, that certain lunar days are much more effective for these practices. We'll talk about it in the advanced course. Right now, I'm sharing the first part is a must, what I have already shared. The second part is just as a information that how, if you will do the first part regularly, how it will prepare you for the second part of the practices, and also use it for distance healing, not only self-healing. The first part is mainly for the self-healing. Use this inner light for self-healing, but then also you can use the practice at the second level for distance healing. So after regular practicing and aligning your energies with the lunar energies, when you become one with the lunar energies, the lunar cycle operates in you in a natural way. You are ready for the miracle part of the Tantra. You can bring the image of the person you are interested in sending the healing energy at the third eye. And use the white light of the moon as a healing energy, the exponential healing energy. And this will help in healing the person from a large distance. You need to do the practice for certain specified period, depending on the illness and depending on the need and the complication of the illness. And you need to repeat several times if necessary to make it more effective. Same way, if the two people are doing this practice regularly together in the same space, and if they are not together and they are at different places, doing the same practice, they can also experience the telepathy. No need to use the mobile phone or any instrument. The white light of the moon, the exponential healing energy of the moon will help you in sharing your thoughts and communicating from a large distance. We'll cover in more detail the other miracle part of the Tantra in the second level of the course and the practices. Slowly, slowly bring your attention to your breath. Bring your hands in the form of Lotus Mudra in front of the heart center. Experience this beautiful transformation. Complete oneness. Bring your hands to the Anjali Mudra. Rub your palms. Put your hand on your face. Deep breath. Experience the Shiva Tattva. You are cosmic consciousness. You are Shiva Tattva. Bring your hands to the heart center. Om Shivaya Namaha. So the idea of sharing these practices was not to disturb you or not to force you. Because one thing you have to understand very clearly, the esoteric part of the Tantra is not done as a goal. All the advanced tantric practices are done just because you are enjoying them. You love them. There is no aim, no goal, no desire. And whatever manifests, it is a reward that you are ready to experience higher things. You are ready to manifest. You are ready to create miracles, but not to impress others, not to show others. But it's for your own growth, for your own going more deeper and aligning your energy everywhere, whether it is the Ayurveda part, that how the Vata, Pitta, Kapha is changing during 24-hour cycle, how to align that body rhythm, or it is a lunar rhythm, so that you become cosmic one energy. Although you look separate, you look living like everybody else, but once you achieve that higher state, the witness state, the oneness state, lot of magic and miracle comes without any effort. So if you have any question, we can talk. So if there is no question, then we can close the session. And I'm sure that there's a lot to practice now. And I'm sure that you are getting more and more inspired by these practices and this course. Om Shivaya Namaha.